Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I soundproof this room on a budget. Now, it's very important to clarify what is the difference between soundproofing and sound isolating. Sound isolating is pretty much think that a room is full with water, so whatever water can go out, sound will go out. That we're talking about doors, we're talking about windows, air vents, or any other place where water can leak in, sound will go out. Soundproofing, on the other hand, is avoiding certain frequencies, corners, weird angles that will create bounce between the frequencies and will make the sound not too pleasing. Now, I am not a sound engineer. The reason why I'm doing this is because my music classroom where I teach is extremely echoey, especially when my students are playing instruments. It becomes too much of a rumble, so I am not looking for a very dry classroom. I just want to reduce certain frequencies and reduce the echo, so when my students play, we can have a natural reverb and a more natural experience. If I were to soundproof this closet, my practice space, then I will do much more, but that's not the goal that I'm looking here. I think this whole soundproofing project cost me about $60, give or take. I started by going to Harbor Freight, which, if you don't know what Harbor Freight is like a shop for tools and constructions. And I started by getting this moving blankets. This one here in particular is a 40 inches by 50 inches, and I started by getting two of them, and I put one here and kind of tested, and then put one in another corner of the classroom. I noticed a slight difference, so I went for 4 more. Now I have 2 on each wall of the classroom, and the 5th one right here on my practice space, and I started to notice the difference. Now, the way that I hanged it, I got what is called a grommet kit, which come with a punch hole, and then the tool to install it. All you need is a hammer, literally a hammer. I lay them down on the floor. I use the punch hole to create a hole, and then the pieces that goes with it to close it, and that's the way I hang them. I use, I don't know, 1.5-inch screws going to drywall. Going to concrete cement blocks, so that was a little hard to go through, but if you use the right drill bit, on the spot. Once I have an idea of what other corners I wanted to tackle next, I got 4 more of the 40 inches by 50 inches, and I put 2 on the front doors, the one that leads to my storage closet, but those one I wanted to have a little extra cushions, so I folded in 4. So I put 2 in the front, and then I have like a weird angle in the back, and I put 2 more over there. So at that point, we're ready to 9 blankets, and I'm hearing a big difference, to the point where my students realize, wow, it's not echoey anymore, or it's not as echoey anymore. And the last one that I took, I had a 72 by 40, and I use it behind my working desk, and again, it absorbs some of the frequencies when I'm sitting there working, doing teacher stuff. Hope you have enjoyed something from this video. If you learned something, please let me know in the comments. I'll definitely will add maybe 3 or 4 more if you have some other ways to do it on a budget. This was super quick and dirty. It makes it easy to put in, take out. If I were to do the whole insulation, frames, those are super effective, but will have taken me a lot longer time, and unfortunately I cannot do any kind of woodworking in my school, and I cannot do it in my apartment. So I think this was the best compromise. Like I said, for under $60 I was able to soundproof and reduce a lot of those frequencies who are very annoying and disruptive to the ear, and makes even practicing a much more pleasing experience. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Check out my podcast, Drums en Español, the only drumming podcast in Spanish. That's it for this one.